Howard Lutnick, who's the Commerce Secretary under Donald Trump, was on a podcast a couple of days ago talking about finances and tariffs and taxes and a host of issues. One of the issues was Social Security and what Elon Musk was doing. I want you to hear in its entirety what he said about missing a Social Security payment and who may be upset about missing those payments.
I describe it to people this way. Let's say Social Security didn't send out their checks this month. My mother-in-law, who's 94, she wouldn't call and complain. She just wouldn't. She'd think something got messed up and she'll get it next month.
Yeah.
A fraudster always makes the loudest noise, screaming, yelling, and complaining. And if all the guys who did PayPal, like Elon knows this by heart, right? Anybody who's been in the payment system and the process system knows the easiest way to find the fraudster is to stop payments and listen.
Yeah.
Because whoever screams is the one stealing.
Yeah.
Because my mother-in-law's not calling. I mean, come on, your mother, 80-year-olds, 90-year-olds, they trust the government. They trust, okay, maybe it got screwed up, big deal. They're not going to call and scream at someone. But someone who's stealing always does. So what happens is we need to get to, so the people who are getting that free money, stealing the money, inappropriately getting the money, have an inside person who's routing the money, they are going to yell and scream. But real America is going to be rewarded because here's the key.
Benefit of the doubt.
Once they shut off your Social Security payments, they're going to sit back and watch, and whoever screams about not getting their Social Security payments, whoever screams about not being able to take care of their light bill, water bill, gas bill, rent, whatever, with the limited amount of money that they're getting with Social Security, if they call and complain, they're the ones committing fraud. If they don't, then those are the ones who are legit. One more thing. Howard Lutnick said that his mother-in-law would not complain. Guess what? He's absolutely right. That 94-year-old sweet old lady would not complain. You know why? Because Howard Lutnick is worth $2 billion. Fuck your Social Security. I don't need it. I got a son-in-law that's worth $2 billion. Majority of these wealthy people know that the money that you're getting, you're taking advantage of. They say that you didn't earn it, you didn't make it, you didn't grow it, you didn't produce it, you didn't manufacture it. They know that what they're doing to get their $2 billion plus, you're not doing. So if you're getting any kind of financial assistance from anybody from anywhere, you're a fraud. However, they don't care about the tax breaks that they're getting, because those tax breaks are a form of corporate welfare. The government is saying, we're going to cut the amount of taxes that we want you to pay so you can continue your business. And 9 times out of 9, these people are going to take that money that they were supposed to be paying in taxes, and they're going to use it to do a stock buyback. In other words, a stock buyback is simply the less amount of stocks there are to sell, the more they're worth. It's like diamonds. The reason why diamonds cost so much is because they're rare. You can't find as many. The reason why cubic zirconia is so cheap is because it's plentiful. If you have more stock out there, it dilutes the dollar amount. But if you restrict the amount of shares that are out there, it increases the value of the stock. So every time they get tax incentives and tax breaks, those millionaires and billionaires go to the stock market, if they have stocks, if they control stocks and shares, and they do a stock buyback to the company, decreasing the amount of stocks that are out there and making those shares more valuable. That's what this is all about. That's what they want. They want to find $1 to $2 trillion by taking about $1 billion from Social Security and welfare and social programs. Take that money back from you, giving it to the millionaires and billionaires, hoping that those billionaires will increase your 9 to 5 hourly wage. They're not going to do that. They're going to take that money and do a share stock buyback, increasing their profit. Because guess what? Once they go to their shareholders and say, look, we took the incentives from the government. We took that corporate welfare from the government and we bought back our shares from the stock market. I just saved my company $18 billion. Great. Since you did that, we're going to give you a $2 billion payout or a $2 billion bonus because you saved us money. Well, what about that person on the line that's working on the line? They get absolutely nothing. But then that person that's working that line has to go home and deal with a mother or a grandmother or a mother-in-law who just got their Social Security cut off and tell them, not only did I not get a bonus, not only did I not get a raise, but grandma and grandpa who paid into the system can no longer get their checks. Then what do? Of course, they're going to go out and scream and yell and rant and rave because they know that homeowner is a businessman. If I'm renting, that landlord wants his money because guess what? He got people to pay. It's not going to be a trickle down. It's going to be a trickle up because every time people can't pay their bills, that homeowner who's renting to you, he can't pay the bank. And then the banks can't lend. And then because they can't lend, we can't spend. And it goes back up to those people who just got a corporate welfare tax break from Donald Trump. They don't care about your Social Security. They think you are committing fraud by receiving it. So they're going to take it and watch you squirm. What do you think?